what not to do in the new year. We have all these resolutions that we don't keep. And I want to talk about some things that we want to stop doing, some habits, some ways of being that aren't working for us. And I feel like when we stop doing certain behaviors, we can get better at the things that we want in life. We can have what we want in life. So I'm going to start, and while I'm doing this, I would love to see your comments of what you want to stop doing in the new year. Some of the things that I personally have stopped doing in this past decade, in the past year, in the past decade, is taking things personally. I have learned to process that when most people do things, it has to do with them and not me. And when it does have to do with me, I process and apologize and take responsibility for it. But so much of the dating life, the dating world, is about taking things personally. It's about being reactive. It's about, something happens and it brings up the trauma of a past event. Could be that you haven't let go of a past love, and so you're still angry at somebody, and you take things personally. If somebody does something, you immediately draw a conclusion. You get defensive. And so not taking things personally and not making assumptions and not jumping to conclusions is life-changing, truly life-changing. I used to sit and ruminate. What did I do? What did I do? What's my fault? And learning to let go of that has been amazing. So that's one of my not to-dos that I accomplished in the last couple of years. And I think that's really important. The other part of that is not to make assumptions means that you do get curious. You do speak up. You do ask questions. And I read all the time in our group that speaking up is hard. Speaking up is not how you were raised. And most of us were not raised to be assertive, to be heard, to have our voice matter. And I want to say that doesn't matter what you grew up like, how your home was, what your family of origin stuff was. I have helped women who came from the most abusive backgrounds learn to assert themselves, learn to recognize the red flags, and to really start to be seen and heard. And so this is such an important skill. And if you need support, I am here to help. This is one of my favorite things to do, is to support women in communication skills. But not looking at things and saying, oh my God, this is the way it is, but getting curious and open. And I have to say, I'm still working on this. I have been triggered many times over the holidays, and especially with family members. And I am learning to let some of the stuff go. Some of it doesn't matter at all. And so knowing how to discern what doesn't matter. Is this a fight I need to have? Is this something I need to speak up about? And if the answer is no, then let it go. If somebody has to be right, you don't also have to be right. But if it's really important to you, if it's part of your values, then do speak up. Do say, you know what, I'd really like to share my opinion here. And so that goes with for family, for friends, for guys that you're dating. It's really important to know what to let go of and what to assert yourself on. So I encourage you all to let go of expectations altogether if you can. That's a good let go. So I hope that you have a happy new year. And thank you all for being part of this community. I love the community that we've built here, and I can't wait to see what's in store for all of you in 2020.